What's up YouTube, this is DWS Darius. We're back in the fish room, back with another video. Okay, so many of you guys can find different videos talking about just different things that you can find around your house that can benefit your aquarium, different things that you can find around your yard that work well with your fish tanks. And in this video I just want to talk about the exact opposite, things that may be found around our house that we never want to come across our fish tanks because it would just destroy them. So in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that should never come in contact with your aquarium. Okay, so before I get too far in the video, I want to give you guys some quick shout outs, some quick channels to check out. So first off, PsychedelicBabe. Now if you don't know her, you definitely want to get to know her. The link to her channel is in the link above, and she's one of the most supportive YouTubers out there. She comments on not only my videos but many of us in this aquarium hobby, and she also has great content on her channel. I was watching the other day, just scrolling to her videos. She's kept African cichlids, American cichlids, many different types of tropical fish, and that's one of the great things about her channel. Just such a variety of fish and just so much to look at. So make sure you check out her channel. And next, 6 Feet Under the Water with Batman. Now the name of his channel alone would make you want to subscribe to see what he has to offer, and if you do subscribe you won't be disappointed. He is another person in this hobby that just shows tons of support. Just scroll through YouTube, just look at different fish related videos, and you're bound, if you scroll through enough, to find his comments because he's just going around supporting everybody. And he also has great content to offer. He keeps an awesome front toaster tank. He has awesome turtles, and just that support, who doesn't want it? So yeah, make sure you check out those channels. Okay, so back to the main topic. Okay, so the first thing in this list is going to be something that's just very common in all our households. Now many of us, if not all of us, may have this in our house. I have it 10 feet away because my washing machine is in my basement with my fish tanks, and that is bleach. We use it to clean, we use it to wash, and just so many household purposes, but bleach can just definitely destroy any and every aquarium. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I don't have to explain why bleach should be kept far from your aquarium. It's just a deadly chemical that can just destroy everything in its path. It was built just to kill germs, so you know it's going to be pretty intense if you pour it in your fish tank. Now I have had that happen to me. I had a goldfish tank years back and somehow bleach ended up in the tank. I was young at the time, so it was probably my fault, but within about 6 hours everything was immediately killed. So you definitely want to keep bleach far from your aquarium. If you do have your aquarium in a fish room, you want to keep your bleach in a responsible place where children can't reach it, because if bleach touch your aquariums, it can very likely kill your aquarium. Okay, so the next thing on my list of things to keep far from your aquarium is lint. And when I say lint, I'm talking about the stuff that comes out of your dryer. Now, as I said before, my fish room is in my basement, and my basement has a washer and a dryer, and that dryer produces just tons of lint. And if that lint was to get in any of my aquariums, it would just be devastating. Now it won't kill my fish, but it would just be extremely hard to get rid of. Look at that, African cichlids fighting. Big Venustus versus tiny species 44. That's got me a little distracted. But yeah, lint, it won't kill your fish, but it's extremely hard to take it out of your tank. Now my grandmother had a tank a while ago, and in her house she has a lot of activity from children, kids running all back and forth, and she also had kept her tank next to her washer and dryer, and somehow the kids added some lint to the aquarium, and I ended up breaking that tank down because I was never able to get the lint out. And this is the tank right here, so I was never able to put it back together. All of that gravel went to waste because the lint breaks up and really is just super hard to get rid of. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that lint in an aquarium isn't really a common problem, so I wanted to demonstrate to you guys just what happens when lint is added to the aquarium. So what you see right here is a little 4x4 little glass container that I found a little while ago. It looked cool, so I got it. And this is going to represent the aquarium. And then as you see here, I have a little piece of lint, and I'm going to add it to the aquarium. And in our aquarium, we don't just have motionless water. Our water is constantly flowing. It should be constantly flowing because of our filters and the movement of the fish. So that lint isn't just going to sit still. It's going to get dispersed and just spread all over the tank. And at the end of the day, trying to get that lint out it's just going to be impossible. It's going to stick to your gravel, it's going to stick to your rocks, it's going to be all over, it's going to be clogging your filters, and it just creates a true headache. So yeah, as you see here, I mixed it up a little bit, and as I tried to remove it, you can see just so much still left over. So lint is definitely something you don't want to leave in your aquarium. Okay YouTube, so the last thing on my list of things to keep far from your aquarium. Now this thing is a bit more, well, a bit less serious than the past two. However, it still is a threat to most aquariums, and that is none other than the common house cat. Okay YouTube, so I'm sure a lot of you are like,
seriously?
but really, house cats can't be underestimated. Now my house cat is pretty old, about 11 years old, so she's not as active as she was before. But when she was in her prime, I used to come home from school and just find all my favorite fish laid out on the floor. She would take them, lay them out on the floor, and wait till I get home and start playing with them. It's like she was mentally tormenting me. But yeah, cats can be very deadly when it comes to keeping fish. So I'm pretty sure that's not as serious as the past two items that I listed. However, that's something in your house that can be potentially dangerous to your aquariums. So as always, I want to thank you all for watching. Now if you guys know anything that's commonly found in the house that should be kept far from your aquarium, please let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. For more, feel free to subscribe, and that will be all.